Hello there. We're expecting some storms across the Alps through the night on Monday night. If we take a look at the satellite picture, you can see the shower cloud brewing. Some of those showers will be really heavy, may well lead to some localised flooding. They will move out of the Alps during the early hours of Tuesday, up through the Czech Republic, Poland, towards the Baltic states, with showers to the north as well. It's also worth pointing out that we've still got this heat across the southeastern half of the Mediterranean, and weather warnings remain in force across parts of the Balkans, heat alerts that is. So there's a good deal of dry weather, sunny weather, but it is getting pretty hot with temperatures in at least the high 30s in parts of the Balkans. Dry and settled across much of the Mediterranean. We are still likely to see a few sharp showers across northern France into the Low Countries, affecting Germany, Poland, and there's that heavier rain across the Baltic states as well. Now that will all drift its way steadily east out of Poland and towards Russia, but then things quieten down on Wednesday. We've got some stormy weather though moving its way across the UK again. Those temperatures are going to be disappointing for this time of year, and we can see that in the city forecast. In actual fact, it's a rather cool feel into London, a few showers for Paris, but Madrid and Rome stay consistent, dry, settled and sunny. Berlin will see those showers easing. It's a better picture as we head towards the weekend. Hello there. We could see some stormy weather over the next few days developing across North America, and it's partly due to extreme heat in the southeast that's building, stretching across Florida all the way to Texas. We're going to see temperatures in excess of 40 degrees. It's bumping into cooler air coming out of Canada. That's where it's going to spark off these real thundery downpours. Mississippi and Ohio Valley could see some torrential downpours as we go through the latter stages of Monday into Tuesday. So we're also seeing some rain across the northern Rockies, but not as extensive into Oregon, where we had some really wet weather into Portland for the start of the weekend. So British Columbia will see some showers. There will be a little bit of cloud into Oregon, but not looking too bad. The same too through Washington State, then through California. It's fine, settled, with some pleasant sunshine to look out for as well. You can see this on the city forecast in actual fact, with those temperatures in Seattle into the high 70s perhaps. No, very pleasant indeed for San Francisco and Los Angeles. Across that east coast, very nice indeed, some lovely sunshine. Things are set to change later in the week, so there'll be some heavy rain, but for the time being, it's fine and settled. Got those sharp showers into Florida. That's where we've got the heat as well. And as I say, that heat extends all the way out to Texas. So this is the story. Atlanta, Georgia, seeing temperatures into the 90s through the next couple of days. Hello there. It's a quiet story across South America at the moment. We have got a southerly wind though, and that's bringing slightly below average temperatures through the south. Elsewhere, there's a good deal of dry weather in the offing just this week, weather front producing some rain, perhaps into southern Brazil and Uruguay, our usual seasonal rains up into the far northwest. But it's the temperatures down to the south that will be of interest, and I'll come back to that in just a moment. So yes, into Venezuela and Colombia, we've got some showers here. Much of Brazil will be fine with a little bit of fair weather cloud, maybe some outbreaks of rain from that weak weather front into southern Brazil and Uruguay. Temperatures into northern Argentina are going to struggle, 16 degrees into Buenos Aires, and that cool southerly wind is going to be a feature, particularly over the next few days. So you can see that quite clearly as those temperatures in Buenos Aires will struggle a little, improving as we go towards the weekend. Santiago keeps blue sky and sunshine. As for Mexico, we've got a few showers across that west coast over the next few days. Yucatan Peninsula, fairly quiet. We've got a few sharper showers down into Central America, Costa Rica and Panama. Nothing particularly extensive in terms of showers or storms developing in the Caribbean at the moment. Things stay relatively quiet. We keep some shower threat though into Havana. Elsewhere, it's a settled picture for many areas. Hello there. A forecast for the Middle East coming up shortly, but first of all, let's start off in Africa, where, as you can see on the satellite picture, it's all about those showers across the equator, as you can see quite clearly. Some of them pretty intense through the Ethiopian highlands, and then they tend to drift their way steadily westwards, where we'll see the sharpest of the showers perhaps on Tuesday towards Senegal. Now to the south of that, we've got weather fronts just brushing towards Cape Town. Shouldn't produce any rain, but a little more cloud. And up into the north, it's all about the heat. Some pretty oppressive heat at the moment. 37 degrees expected into Cairo. So Cape Town will see a little bit of fair weather cloud, but then that eases away towards the end of the week and into the weekend. Now elsewhere, it does look as though we will continue to see the threat of a few sharp showers into Khartoum, whereas Casablanca dry, settled and sunny. Now let's take a look at the Middle East. Still a light shamal at the moment, but the real story is about the heat, pretty oppressive across parts of Iraq and Kuwait, building into the high 40s, maybe 50 degrees over the next few days. A little bit of fair weather cloud across Oman expected, and quite a strong breeze close to the coast there, but it's a good deal of dry weather. Any showers will be very isolated and perhaps towards Yemen. So this is a story in the city forecast. No surprises to see. It's all about hot, dry, sunny weather. Temperatures in Kuwait as high as 47. Hello there. Let's take a look at the latest with the southwest monsoon. And if we start off with a satellite picture, you can see the recent heavy rainfall that eased away from Pakistan, drifting its way westwards. We've also got another area of low pressure developing through the Bay of Bengal at the moment, and that is going to bring heavy rain across Myanmar, Bangladesh, through Nepal and into northeastern states of India as well. At the same time, we've still got this relentless feed of moisture, bringing yet more rain, stretching really from Rajasthan down across that Kerala coastline, where we have seen some severe flooding this year. Now, further north of that, we've got a few isolated showers into Kazakhstan, not looking too bad. Turkmenistan with blue sky and sunshine. A few showers into Afghanistan, particularly close to the border. Not looking too bad into Pakistan. There'll be some heavier rain drifting its way steadily westwards as well through parts of Chhattisgarh and into Uttar Pradesh. Down along that south coast of India, it's unsettled, as I've already pointed out to you. And don't forget the brighter tones, the yellows, the greens, denoting the intensity of the rainfall. So the far northeast going to see some really heavy downpours over the next few days. So some of our cities show that they stay unsettled for our week ahead. It does look as though further north, Tashkent keeps the blue sky and sunshine, and Karachi will see a better week with the rain easing nicely. Hello then. The third typhoon in as many weeks is set to make landfall across southern Japan a little later on this week. It's coarser, and you can see quite clearly on the satellite picture. Now, it could potentially follow a very similar track to Francisco that we had earlier on in the month. Expected to make landfall to the south of Tokyo during Thursday. We'll keep an eye on that. Lekima still up into the far north of China, close to Liaoning province, and still producing some heavy rain, although fragmenting, but as much as 100 millimetres is still quite possible. We've also got some rain across parts of southern China and some sharper showers into Thailand and Myanmar at the moment. But elsewhere, it's largely fine and quiet. So our city forecast still shows a good deal of dry weather and some warmth into Beijing. Bangkok keeps some thundery showers going. Now for Australia, it's all been about the cold weather across the southeast tip through the weekend. Things are still on the chilly side, but not as bad as they have been. It's largely fine and dry. Temperatures still struggling though, around 12 or 13 degrees for Victoria, New South Wales, Tasmania, and a similar story for New Zealand. Here, there'll still be outbreaks of rain falling as snow to the tops of higher ground as well. So our city forecasts show that things do get pretty chilly in Wellington, but will improve as we go into the weekend.